Hello everyone, welcome back to the restoration of my 1998 Honda Prelude. As you can see, I have run my wires for my amp back through the trunk in preparation for replacing the carpet. I replaced one of my side panels. It's not tacked down yet because I'm going to buy new clips. But I did go ahead and leave this side off so that I could show you how I did it. What I did was I went to Home Depot and I bought 8mm carpet padding, and it's plastic backed. Underneath the carpeting in the seating area, I went ahead and left the plastic up, but I'm not worried about anything soaking through on this side, so I have the padded side down so that it will be what sits against the car, the metal of the car. As you can see, I didn't do all of it. I did patches in places that I knew there was contact with the metal. And I left big gaps around where the clips are going to go so that when I press down, there's a lot of give. I don't mind if it caves in a little bit. I'd rather have it cave in than pop out later on. So that's pretty much what it's going to look like when it's done. It sits very flush with the car because it is a molded piece. Obviously this piece will come back, but other than that you get an idea of what it's going to look like. Now if we come over here to the inside of the car, you can see the carpet pad that I put down. And I cut each piece inside and then brought it out, and I cut out the gaps for the bolts that will go into the flooring afterwards. I found that when I tried to do that inside I messed up, so it seemed like a better idea to just bring it out here. And here's where the back seat goes. So I went ahead and carpet padded all of that. Previously, I had said that I was going to restore this door panel, and it is restored. If you can tell, it looks like it's brand new, with the exception of a few scuffs. I'll talk about how I did that in just a minute. This guy right here is obviously my power cable for my amp, and I have insulated it. I noticed when I peeled it up before, literally peeled it up, that it had adhered itself to the padding that's stock under the seats here, this stuff. So anywhere where it was going to actually contact the carpet padding, I decided to go the safe route and put the blue insulation over it. Now if you look right here, I have incorporated the coax cable from the stereo into the amp, into the wiring here, and also the remote on is wired in here. All the way down about each foot or so, I have put a bracket so that it is secured to the frame of the car, so it's not going to rattle, move around, get stuck in the wrong place, so that you can feel it under the carpet. And I've done the same with the power cable, and like I said before, it had actually adhered itself to the padding that comes stock in the car, so I wanted to prevent that from happening. So I got these, which are a little bit oversized. They're 1/2 inch, and they are going to keep the wire from touching anything that it could potentially melt onto. The wire's still in extremely good shape. None of the insulation has been altered in any way. It had just sunken itself into the matting that was there, so I wanted to make sure that that didn't happen again. Now we're gonna come over here to the paneling, and this is the other frame. It goes on the back. It has not been restored yet, still in pretty rough shape. But what I did was I cut each of the pads out on the 2 rear panels anyways, and I adhered them to the panel itself rather than to the frame. What I used for that was a natural fiber paintbrush and this contact cement. Ugh, my camera won't focus. I don't know what it's doing. So these are the tools that I used. This is everything that I needed to do the inside of the car. Over here I have the blue insulating tubing. I have small black tubing that I used along with electrical tape, which I put at each end. I used, like I said, 1/2-inch cable clamps. I used Loctite 242 thread locker. Oh, I wish my camera was working right. And then obviously the other tools of the trade are the screwdriver and the drill. Since my camera's acting funny, I'll go ahead and start a new video for how I cleaned off and restore the panels. Thanks for watching, guys.